You hit that game-tying solo shot in the ninth. Is that kind of the biggest moment in your college career to this point?
No, I want to say yeah, but no, I don't think at all. I mean, I don't like to talk about last year. We go back to last year and going to Omaha with a bunch of guys you love. That's probably the biggest one, but this year for sure, especially just being able to get back in the dugout and everyone's just supporting me so well. I mean, there's nothing cooler than when they get as happy as me when something happens. So I'd say, yeah, definitely for this season, actually, yeah, for sure.
How does it feel to come out on top in a 5-hour-plus game, 15 innings? How does it feel to actually come out on top?
Really good. I mean, we're a very good team. And it's due to happen. We've lost a lot of close games, but we're going to keep fighting. And we got a bunch of dogs. We're going to go out there and keep fighting. So we're going to keep getting on top.
What does it say about the arms? Kept you guys in it while you guys were struggling to kind of manufacture runs there and all those extra innings. What does it say about those guys to keep you all in it?
Yeah, they're awesome. I've said this before, but it starts with them. And that's something we always reiterate. And when they're able to go out there and just continuously put pressure on them and keep shutting them out and give us a chance to do what we do, it's awesome. So they definitely lead us to wins.
What does a 15-inning win say about the resilience of your guys?
So that's everything. I mean, we've definitely not come on top a lot of games, but I mean, this game should show that we're people who are the most competitive, I think, in the whole country, and we're a bunch of guys who are going to win a lot of ball games. So,
you guys are starting to become comfortable in extra innings. It seems like a lot now. What have you all taken away from those long games?
Just rallying around each other. Like, we got a bunch of guys, obviously, who are playing, who aren't playing, but the guys who aren't playing too are making sure that when we get in the dugout, they're hydrating us, keeping us up. So we're just a very good squad. And we're just a bunch of guys who are just very selfless, so it helps each other out.
You hit your home run off one of the best relievers in the country. Tell us about the at-bat.
I just went in there. I just kept the same approach. I mean, Kuzi and Sloan have been making sure that I keep my head up. I've had some pretty tough at-bats the last week, but I just wanted to make sure that I was just keeping to my approach, and I got my pitch, and I was able to put my swing on it. So,
what was it?
Fastball.
Yeah. Do you know it when you hit it?
Yeah, thought so, and then got a little worried for a sec, but then, yeah, off the bat, yeah. So.
I asked Ethan and Coach the same thing. What's to say about the resilience of your guys to have opportunity after opportunity, maybe coming up short, but then finally getting the win in 15 innings over a really, really good Texas team?
Yeah, staying tough, baby. Came down to who's more tough. And, yeah, we got this one. So we edged them out, and we got the job done, baby. It's a faceless opponent, like I say, man. You're playing against the game 90% of the time. 90% of the time you mess up the pitch and then the hitter hits it. You know what I'm saying? It's not the hitter hits a good pitch, but you know sometimes it does go in the hitter's way. But just got to keep going.
The arms kept you all in this after that ninth inning, after you all tied it up. What does it say about them to kind of keep setting the tone?
Yeah, fire. I don't know. Coach probably got this, but the leadoff guy, I don't know how many times we retired them in a row, but they were doing the same to us. That's why none of us could score. So just retiring the leadoff guy back to back to back, and you know that's just how it is, and it's hard, makes it hard to score. But yeah, they did a great job, man. I'm proud of our pitching staff.
Through your eyes, can you kind of take us through that wild sequence at the end of the game? Just your immediate thoughts, and you're like, oh man, I'm ready to roll.
Yeah, man. He laid the bunt down, and I got the second, and I seen the throw like squibble away, and I knew it had too much pace on it where he couldn't go get it. So I was like, I got to score. I got to literally beat that right fielder in. So, yeah, it was good. Yeah.
Simon's really came into his own over his last few outings. What have you seen from him that's kind of allowed him to make that jump?
Yeah, he's been that guy. He just let a couple pitches get away from him in the outings previous. But, yeah, he's been that guy, and I continue to have faith in him and trust in him to continue to be that guy. So.
It's got a little chippy between you two teams yesterday and today.
Yeah.
This is the first time you guys have played, and what's up with that?
It's baseball, baby. Come on. Competing, baby. Get down and dirty with them. Let's go. I'm ready, baby. Cats are ready.
You guys had some other opportunities, though, and you couldn't quite get runners moved and all that. Were you guys getting frustrated there? What were you thinking?
Not just good arms. You know, everybody has good arms. It's the SEC, baby. So just grinding them. You know, making guys come back on a short day's rest and, you know, just keep on keeping the game close, so they have to use their arms. We got to use ours, you know what I'm saying? Not just letting things slip away or us getting way ahead. You know, that would be the obvious way to go. But yeah, you know, just keep grinding. When the game is close, don't give in. So, yeah.
What can a win like this do for you all, not only moving into tomorrow, but just for the rest of the year in the stretch run?
Yeah. I mean, this expires at midnight, but it's good. It's good to finally get one of the close games, you know, come in our direction. So it's good, you know. I think it's good seeing it actually come in our direction. You know what I'm saying? Instead of us being close, and then losing, I think it'll, like, we actually, we can do that. We can beat any team on our schedule. It doesn't matter. But as Coach says, we can also be beat by any team on our schedule. That's the beauty of him making a hard schedule.
Now that you all have had so many of these close games, extra innings, have you all kind of found a sense of comfortability in those moments now?
Yeah. I mean, just get the job done. That's what it comes down to. Who's going to get the job done? Yes, sir.
Coach, your guys pull it off in 15 innings tonight. What's to say about the resilience of your team after a few missed opportunities to come back and finally get the win?
Yeah, I mean, we've been right there all year. Just like, and you nailed it. Like, we're resilient. Like, you're not in baseball games without being that way. And I don't know, is our record 2-2 in extra inning games now? Like,
yep.
We're right there. I mean, it's so I'm proud, happy for the guys. Thought unbelievable pitching today all the way around. Nick Mingione was phenomenal. Evan Byers came in and did what he does. Jackson got a huge outs. How about Simon Gregors? Golly. Man, that was absolutely phenomenal. Niall was great, and then Cole Henschel, just our bullpen, just phenomenal all day long. And, we made a lot of winning plays on defense. If you go all the way around that field, the job that Pat Herrera did at third base on multiple plays. TJ, huge double play in the second. Luke Lawrence, what a turn. How about the job that James McCoy did to stretch for the ball that went to replay? Full used every bit of his 6'4" length. What about the job Huddy did on the pick? Hindle caught his first fly ball. I mean, Griff came in, Toya. I mean, it was just guy after guy just making winning plays. And then loved how we scored in the second. Got a leadoff double. Hit the fly ball. We get him over there. Caius gets the hit in the middle of the field. It was just, then we're running. We put stolen base, suck the third baseman out, get the run there, and then just loved right there at the end. Devin, right in the middle of it always. Gets the leadoff single, and Griff, who had an opportunity earlier in the day, maybe didn't get it done, but he did that time. And the game rewarded him, just to your point, resilient. And thought Caius was great, super happy for him. Just waited his turn, and the game came calling, and he was ready.
Simon's really came into his own over the last few weeks. What adjustments have you seen from him that you think's allowed him to just kind of really find his stride?
Well, we took the windup away, so there's no more windup. He's going back to all stretch, and he's made adjustments to his stretch and his delivery. And he's been a guy that's believed in himself. And, when you go around our team, we have a lot of guys that haven't done it in the Kentucky uniform. And he's settled in. He's made the adjustments necessary and settled in. And, man, our team loves playing behind him. It's been awesome. And I was super happy for him because he deserved that opportunity.
We touched on it yesterday, but it seems like you guys have been right there in these games. And for today to come out and you get it in 15, do you think this can kind of get you guys over that hump, maybe turn the season around? Not saying it's been bad, but turn the season around where you guys are starting to really pull off these close wins?
The one thing I would tell you is our team has never not believed. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't come back the way we've come back. Like, we've come back down 4 in the ninth. So it's like we have the belief factor, And so for us to do that and come back and win it, I mean, that's 2 weekends in a row, right? Where we've had a walk-off, and we hadn't had any walk-offs all season until the last 2 weekends. So the belief is there. It's just, you've heard me say it all year. It's about the execution, and we've executed at a high level today, and it showed. And is what it was going to take to beat the number 2 team in the country, So just proud of our guys. They've just been a bunch of dogs.
What was it like for you to have to spend that many extra innings back in there? Were you like a caged animal in there waiting for something to
I cleaned my entire locker. Like, you should see this. I'm not joking. My clothes stacked up this high. I got all my warm weather clothes out. I've got all my socks, all the shorts, the clothes I haven't worn. My wife is like the most meticulous woman you've ever met, and we just redid our closet not too long ago, and she was like, "Hey, Nick, why don't we hang our clothes with the hangers backwards? And then when we wear it, we'll put it in the laundry, and then when we hang it back up, we'll turn the hanger the right way, so at the end of the year, we'll look and see what did we not wear, and then we're going to get rid of it." So I did that with my locker here earlier in the fall. So I went through everything. I'm like, all right, this weather's about to turn. Cats are hot. And I went through all my clothes. So I cleaned out my entire, watched every pitch. made sure I followed. I made every lineup change. I can show you. I had all the lineups changed. I had all the right pitchers in there for each team. I scored the game and cleaned my locker. And I feel really good about the way my locker looks. Like, I can't wait to just sit and show Kristen a picture. She's going to absolutely love it. She's going to be proud of me for sure.